can spend 20 years becoming really, really good at something and still wake up one day wondering who you are without it. I know that because it happened to me. Hey, I spent over 20 years as a dentist, and today I want to talk about something nobody tells you when you are 25. Starting out full of ambition and sure you know exactly what your life is going to look like. Because I didn't know, not really, not until I did lived it. At 25, I thought becoming a dentist meant I had it figured out. Stable career, respected profession, a clear path, school, license, practice, and it's done. I thought the hard part was getting there. The years of studying the exams, the debt, I thought once was it. Once I had the practice, the patience, the routine, that was it. That was the reward. Nobody told me that showing up for the same chair, the same hands, the same procedures, day after day, for 2 decades, does something to you that no one prepares you for. Here's what no one tells you at 25. Nobody tells you that your body keeps score. 20 years of bending over a chair, close, precise work, hour after hour, it adds up in your back, your neck, your hands in ways you don't notice until it's already there. Nobody tells you that being excellent at something and still loving it are two different things. You can be good, really good, and still feel something missing. Nobody tells you that your identity can quietly become your job title. That when people ask who you are, the answer comes out as I'm a dentist before anything else. Before mother, before wife, before yourself. And nobody tells you that the version of you at 45 might want something completely different than the version of you at 25. And that wanting something different isn't failure, it isn't ingratitude, it's just being honest. For me, it wasn't one dramatic movement, it was quieter than that. It was noticing that I was tired in a way that a good night's sleep didn't fix. It was catching myself mid procedure, thinking about anything except what was in front of me. It was realizing that 20 years in, I still knew exactly how to do the job and less about why I was still doing it. The part nobody warns you about. It doesn't arrive with a crisis. It arrives quietly, one ordinary Tuesday at a time, until one day you finally stop and ask yourself the question you have been avoiding. If I could sit down with myself at 25, here's what I did say: build the stable career if that's what you want. There is nothing wrong with that, but check in with yourself along the way. Don't wait 20 years to ask if this still fits. It's okay to be good at something and still outgrow it. It's okay for your definition of a meaningful life to change as you do. And the version of you who eventually wants something different isn't betraying the version of you who built this in the first place. She's just further down the road. So here's what I want to ask you. What's something nobody warned you about at work, in your marriage, as a parent, in your own body, that you only find out by living it? Tell me in the comments. I read every single one, and honestly, I think we could all use hearing that we are not the only ones who felt this.